Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I'm really delighted to have one of our partners on the new Price of Business TV show, but a long-term partner with the radio program, and that's my good friend Rob Eppolito with Video Mojo. Good to talk to you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, videomojo.net, by the way. And you have been involved in video production for a long time. When we started talking to Biz TV about having our own program on that network, you were the very first people that came to our mind, because we needed people that we needed a company that was extremely professional but nimble, flexible, and really had a commitment to excellence and quality, which has been what I've always seen from you. So you were a very logical choice for us.
Thank you. I love the show. I mean, I learned something at the last interview you did. I learned something every single time.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, cool. And that's thanks to a phenomenal guest that my production team lines up for me. So I'm very grateful for that. Let's start real quickly with the story about Video Mojo. Kind of give us a history, if you will.
I started out doing marketing, really, just marketing websites. I did websites for a bunch of real estate agents. Then I started.
You produced them yourself?
Produced them myself. I probably hosted somewhere in the area of about 200 websites over the time. And then I started doing more marketing. I started doing some pictures online. Then I started doing video, and video digital started coming out a little bit stronger. And then a friend of mine asked me if I can go down to Memorial Park and videotape his milestone of jogging, and which sounds pretty boring, but his backstory was awesome. So I created this video just for the fun of it, sent it to him, and he sent it to all of his friends. He was in the military. He sent it to friends all over the nation, and he started getting a lot of emails back, people asking, who's the video company that did this? I'm thinking, video company? I'm a guy with a cheap camera and a cheap software, but that got me so pumped up, Kevin, and I decided at that point I'm going to go into video. And a few months later, I created Video Mojo, and I've lucked out. I mean, I've really been blessed with. Here you are, you're in radio, and I met you. I don't even know how. So I've met a lot of good people, and I've had a lot of good, video shoots over the last several years. Yeah,
it's been amazing. It's been a phenomenal story. How long ago was it when you produced that documentary? That
was 2000. What was that? 2008 or 2009, somewhere around there.
And then now 6 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 7 years later. We're now in 2016. Time goes fast.
Yeah.
So, talk a little bit about your clients and who you've produced videos for, and who do you like to do videos for?
I love to do videos for the entertainment side, meaning bars, restaurants, because that's very visual, and I'm trying to do a lot more of that. But I've done over the years lawyers, doctors, any type of service-related industry, people that provide a service, not necessarily a product, and they don't realize how good video can be used for that. I've done product demos. We've done work with you. We did a few expos, did the OTC last year, which was pretty cool.
Plus a franchise expo, too.
Franchise expo, yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was cool. Yeah, so I've seen a lot. I've done stuff for child care, adult care, pet care, which is pretty cool because I love dogs. I mean,
they always say you never work with dogs or kids, so you're just bucking that trend.
I tell you, to me that was the most fun. It really was, yeah.
Very cool. So, talk a little bit about the type of video production you do. Sounds like are you limited to certain types, or do you do everything from events to meetings?
Okay, the ones I don't do would be really, I do not do events for the most part. That's a whole different shoot with lighting and everything else. I don't like to do events. I've done a few, but I like to do. It's more of a scripted kind
of a controlled environment.
Controlled environment, because scripted is even wrong. We don't really do scripts, but any company that is looking to promote or convey a message, video is a great way to do it.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I tell you, and videomojo.net is in particular a great company to work with. I've worked with them for years. We immediately, because we had to, we're trying to put together a national TV show, put together a list of several companies. You were on the top of that list. I was really grateful that in my first meeting with you that you were as excited as we were to be a part of this.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much, Kevin. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, well, we love having you involved. All right, when we come back on the next program, a week from today, we're going to have much more for you. But the show continues 24/7, plus every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out The Price of Business at priceofbusiness.com no matter where you are, or at Business Talk 1110 a.m. in Houston, Texas. So have a great day and spend it on this station.